Hello again, and welcome back to Granny Dorothy Visits. Today's topic is the irony of giving, and the first reading from Wayne Dyer's Everyday Wisdom is: releasing judgment of another is actually releasing judgment of yourself. And the next reading is from Richard Carlson's Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. Praise and blame are all the same. One of the most unavoidable life lessons is having to deal with the disapproval of others. Praise and blame are all the same is a fancy way of reminding yourself of the old cliche that you'll never be able to please all the people all the time. Even in a landslide election victory in which candidate secures 55% of the vote, he or she is left with 45% of the population that wishes someone else were the winner. Pretty humbling, isn't it? Our approval rating from family, friends, and the people we work with isn't likely to be much higher. The truth is, everyone has their own set of ideas with which to evaluate life, and our ideas don't always match those of other people. For some reason, however, most of us struggle against this inevitable fact. We get angry, hurt, or otherwise frustrated when people reject our ideas, tell us no, or give us some other form of disapproval. The sooner we accept the inevitable dilemma of not being able to win the approval of everyone we meet, the easier our lives will become. When you expect to be dished out your share of disapproval, instead of struggling against this fact, you'll develop a helpful perspective to assist your life journey. Rather than feeling rejected by disapproval, you can remind yourself, here it is again, that's okay. You can learn to be pleasantly surprised, even grateful, when you receive the approval you're hoping for. I find that there are many days when I experience both praise and blame. Someone will hire me to speak, and someone else won't want to. One phone call delivers good news, another announces a new issue to deal with. One of my children is happy with my behavior. The other struggles against it. Someone says, what a nice guy I am. Someone else thinks I'm selfish because I don't return his phone call. This back and forth, good and bad, approval and disapproval is a part of everyone's life. I'm the first to admit that I always prefer approval over disapproval. It feels better, and it's certainly easier to deal with. The more content I've become, however, the less I depend on it for my sense of well-being. And the last one is from Wayne Dyer's 10 Secrets for Success and Inner Peace, and it's entitled The Irony of Giving. If you wanted to give a dozen oranges to your neighbor as an expression of love, you obviously would need to be in possession of 12 oranges. If you intended to purchase a new automobile for your parents to show your gratitude to them for putting you through medical school, naturally, you'd need to have the funds to do so. Likewise, you can't give love away to others if you don't have any for yourself. You can't show respect for others if you lack self-respect. You can't give happiness away if you feel unhappy. And of course, the reverse is true. You can only give away what you do have, and all that you're giving away each and every day are items from your own personal inventory. If you give away hatred, it's because you've stored up hatred inside of you to give away. If you give away misery, it's because you have a ready supply available from which to select and distribute. This concept is simplified by a description of squeezing an orange. When you squeeze an orange, you'll always get orange juice to come out. This is true regardless of who does the squeezing, what time of day you squeeze, what instrument you use to squeeze, or what circumstances surround the orange squeezing. What comes out is what's inside. The same logic applies to you. When someone squeezes you, in some way puts pressure on you, or says something unflattering or critical, and out of you comes anger, hatred, bitterness, tension, depression, or anxiety, it's because that's what's inside. The irony is that you can't give away what you don't have because you're always giving what you do have. If you want to move into the realm of purpose by giving and serving others, ask yourself, what do I have inside? And why have I chosen to store these kinds of energies in me to give away to others? I guess a lot of food for thought there is, if somebody squeezes us, we want good to come out, so we have to be loving and kind and be good all the time. And I send you my love. Mwah! Until next week. Bye for now.